Welcome to race number 3 in Monaco. It is Monaco time. Race number 3 of 9. As we're updating everything right now, and welcome to the pregame show here. You can see early on, very good, that Nigel Mansell and Lafitte, I think it was called Lafitte, Jacques Lafitte, has scored a win. The last time he was absolutely ran a horrible race, but luck had it that he was in. Palmer is third. Alberto is fourth. Rosberg is fourth, tied for fourth. Alain Prost is sixth. Tambay is seventh. Nannini is seventh. Nelson Piquet is also seventh. He's behind Mansell. Genzani is 10th. Berger is 10th. And Angelis Capelli, Teo Fabi. And here we go. And we have a lot of people who haven't scored, including Ayrton Senna. But today is Monaco. Today is Monaco. And it'll be interesting to see who's left after Monaco. This could be a very interesting sort of race, especially when you have Monaco. My goodness, you're going to have, it's 2 miles. It's a crazy, very short circuit. There's not a lot of room. There's a possibility that anything can happen, and it's the first lap that's critical. We could see people out of it. We could see crashes. There's a lot of different things that could be going on here. So we're about ready to go here. We're going to go back to here. We're going to hit the monitor, and you know, there are people coming out. Here's Rosberg, and this is qualifying a little bit. And trying to find some camera angles. We're not going to show really qualifying. But you can see the way it is. So I'm just going to hit I'm just going to get a Monaco formed. There it is. There, I changed the certain things. So we're going to go back here and that was a practice session. Practicing Nigel Mansell, one of the best. Oh, we're talking about tenths of seconds. This is going to be very close. And qualifying wise, this is going to be very, very close. Let's see what they do qualifying wise. We're going to skip to the end, and let's see. And Nelson Piquet is first. Nigel is second, 0.3 of a second. Prost is third. So, I mean, it's a little bit closer, and taking a look, where is Ayrton Senna? He's fourth. So Senna could get on a board, you just never know. So we're about ready to go to the race. This is going to be big. Piquet, Mansell, Prost, Senna, Johansson, Lafitte, Alvarado, they're about ready to start, and we're going to be underway here. 60 laps here in Monaco, and we are going to be underway as we start here. And here they go. We're underway. We go through the middle. We see if there's any wrecks here early. People hitting the side so far. There are people touching, and this is going to be a very tight move early on. Early on, you want to fight for a position because it's very difficult to get anything. And early on, Nelson Piquet in lap number 1. Looking good. Now here's the famous track. There it is. You can see Senna and everybody else. You can get on the inside and go here. We followed Piquet around. Just give me 1 second as I want to put that shot in as here we go. There we go. And early on, Piquet first, Mansell is second. You can see Nigel behind, and they're inside of the tunnel. And this will be lap number 1. Ayrton Senna again. Prost will be 4th. And Nelson Piquet is early. Again, we look at the very beginning. It's not down here necessarily. It's not necessarily any bad driving. It's just you got to pass. And passing is very difficult. And Piquet is early, and this is lap number 1. And they started from a standing start already. Alan Prost is in the pit, and the feeder in the pit, I think they got hit. Prost is in the pit, and they are in there. I think something happened early on. He might have had a little bit of damage. There are a lot of people going. They're working on him. And we got to say, this is the second straight race where he's had damage and he's had to come back. Again, we'll find out what that is. Mansell and Piquet right there. Piquet. Senna is 3rd. Johansson is 4th. You're looking live here. And Nelson Piquet here in Monaco. Beautiful day so far, and Nelson Piquet is leading. Senna is 3rd. Senna is down to 3.4 seconds. He doesn't have any points. He wants to score and start getting some. He only have 9 races. He's going to have to be way up there. When you hit slower traffic, it's going to be so hard to pass. We're going to get that early on. We're looking at laps at 1:27, 1.5. There's some laps that are absolutely crazy so far. It's just a lot of bumping and grinding going on. Top 8. We'll go here in Monaco, and there's Alboreto, who's going to be in the pit. And there it is, Alboreto getting worked on. Early on, Alain Prost. He is back there a ton. Prost was in the pits. He's already 38 seconds back. Let's take a look at Alain Prost. This guy, the defending champion, he fights Mansell all the time. He's already 39 seconds back. But knowing him, he will bring it up a lot. Now the question is, he's got to win a race against Mansell by 39 seconds. He only got 1 lap of fuel. So I'm not sure if that's good or not. He's going to need some luck here. He's got some skill. He's not out of it because you just never know. The case on the 3rd lap, and now this is going to be number 4 coming up. As Mansell's behind him, Senna is 3rd, Rosberg is 4th. Uh-oh. Oh, where is Ayrton Senna? There he is, 3rd, sorry. Here's Ayrton Senna, he's 3rd. Wanted to make sure on that. Ayrton Senna is 3rd. We're going to do basketball, but basketball didn't load tonight. It was giving me a little bit of trouble. It was updating, and basketball will be tomorrow. It'll be the Toronto Raptors. They look good. Senna is 3rd, Johansson is 4th. Rosberg Arnoux, we remember these races were boring early. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. My goodness, you know, the 86 is a little lopsided, but 1991 is one heck of a race. You just never know when the slower cars come up. The feed is in the pits. Take a look at Johansson. Stefan Johansson is 4th. And here it is, Johansson. And behind Johansson is Rosberg. Rosberg has been up there. And Rosberg is not bad. Johansson is back there. If you were to run a race and nothing were to happen, Piquet and Mansell and all that would be up front. Mansell is now almost 2 seconds back. And this is Johansson. Hopefully you like that. This is going to be lap number 6. 10% of the race is done. Nelson Piquet is up here. Piquet already is hitting slower traffic. He's got to be careful. Oh, they miss, and they hit, and that's going to be a little bit of Rubbings racing, and Mansell's going to get a little bit, and he gets past. And that's going to be back there. Now, Mansell, we got to take a look. Piquet, we're going to be on Mansell now. Piquet, Johansson, and here's Rosberg. To Mansell. Mansell is 1-3. And here comes Nigel trying to make the pass. He's already 2 seconds back. It's interesting. Oh, they hit! And Mansell hits the side of the wall. Now you have Senna behind him. You got to be careful. You don't want to damage your car. Senna is back there. This is going to be difficult. You got 3 people right now. You got Mansell, Senna, and then you got a guy in front of him. I forget who it is, and I think Senna is going back. No, Mansell is going in the pit. He might have had a little bit of damage. And oh, he's bumping him. Look at that. Let's see about Nigel Mansell. This is going to be interesting how this holds up and what happens here. Let's take a look at Mansell. They are looking in the gas. They're working on the body a little bit. Let's see how far Mansell gets in here. You have other people. You have Nelson Piquet and Ayrton Senna. Senna is now second, and he's holding around, well, it's 5 seconds. He's losing a little bit of time. Mansell is going down in time, and this is not good. Mansell, he was hit. You're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see, and here comes Mansell out of the pit. So he spent a lot of time in there. Now they were working on the body. And Nigel Mansell working on the body, and here he comes out of the pit. So here comes Nigel now. And Nigel is right behind somebody. He's behind Nannini. And Nannini now, he will go, and here it comes. Mansell. There's all these cars behind. You have a ton. He's trying to pass, and this is interesting now, and this is where Mansell can pass, is in the tunnel, and he goes as fast as he can. It's interesting because you get some cars like Nigel, he's back there. He had some damage early. Nelson Piquet is on number 7. He has a 5-second lead over Senna, Ayrton Senna. Senna wants to score. You know, this is the 3rd race of 9 races. And if Senna can score, that'd be big. Basketball tomorrow. I have the Raptors. And that'll be a good one. The Raptors, the year they won the title. Is Senna going into the pit again? I don't think so. There is Senna. I think that was just an optical illusion. He's 5 seconds back. Now, the biggest thing is you stay back because, you know, Piquet, when it comes on slower traffic, they got to see this. That's big. You're going to have people damage, this and that, whereas Mansell is still 17th. Mansell is 17th, and he's got to work his way up. It's not as much as time for all these teams. As you can see, all of these teams are pretty much spread out. It's passing. And if you're first, you hold a big advantage unless you have slow traffic around you. And here's Nelson Piquet. Now the battle, Arnaud and Berger. They have been rivals. They have been rivals for a while. And here's Arnaud, number 25. Gerard Berger is in the green car behind him. Oh, you got to be careful on that turn. Oh, there is, I think that's Johansson. There is Stefan Johansson. There is somebody that was, we got to find out who it was. Somebody was in the wall. There it was Alvarado who was in the wall. Alvarado was in the wall, I guess he slipped, and here's Arnaud. Arnaud and Berger are fighting it out. Piquet has an early 5-second lead. Already this is 15 seconds back. Nigel Mansell is tied for the lead in points. He has a victory. Lafitte is gonna be back. Thank you to a viewer who corrected me on the pronunciation of Lafitte. I was saying it the wrong way before. But you can see this, it's really difficult. You gotta be careful on this turn. And there it is as they go around it. 124 is the average. Rosberg is fourth, and Piquet is big. But the thing with Piquet, and he leads, he's going up to slower traffic. You never know. It is so hard to pass here. He's got a lot of slower traffic cars, and you can see that six seconds is down to 5.5. Taking a look here. Let's see if Piquet, he's got a few slower cars in front of him. That's going to be the great, oh, he just passed that. That was so good. And back and forth they go. There's, a little bit of Robbins racing there. And, they got Alain Prost now behind him. Look at this. You got three. Look at, he's going to get passed. He's going to get past, and then he passes back. Senna is second, and he's cut it to 2.9 seconds. See, this is big trouble. Now the field is going to come in and collapse a little bit because Nelson Piquet is going to be down to the speed of these two cars. Now Prost is fast, but Prost himself can't do anything. Prost damaged a little bit back there, but now Alan Prost, he's going to be fast though. So he's going to set the pace, but the car in front of him is not going to be as fast as Prost. Prost will get a lot of laps that are very good. But right now he's making it, it's down to a second. Ayrton Senna is behind for the lead. You got a lot of cars. This is what makes Monaco go, and they hit. And they hit again. And here's Senna again. Senna's close. Is Senna going to get the lead? Senna, and there's 4 cars, and they all hit. They're hitting each other. And they hit the side, and there he is. Senna wrecks. Senna hits, and the question is, are they going to pit? Senna hit the side. He's wrecked the last couple races. He's losing time, it looks like. Oh my, that is, here comes Senna again on the inside. Senna to pass, and he can't do it. This is just a mess. This is why Monaco is so interesting. Prost won't let him pass. Everybody is coming in. Rosberg is coming back. Johansson is third. Let's see what happens to Senna. If he'll stay out or if they go in because of damage. Hey, if you're running this well right now, keep doing it. He seems to be losing a little bit of time. We have Senna and Prost. Look at this. Look at this. And they're all going into the pit. They all were hitting each other. And they all hit each each other. Oh my, damage, they gotta do the damage there. They're not out of the race, but that means Stefan Johansson is in the lead. They got Rosberg behind, my goodness. It's fast, but it's also passing. And Johansson will get seconds on him. Here's Johansson, he's the new leader. Rosberg is second, 7 seconds behind. And he's got slower traffic in front of him. You know, the bigger circuits, sometimes it gets boring, and because passing is easier and stuff like that, it's not easy here. It is not easy here, and here it is. Lap 12, there's a lot of damage. Piquet and Senna are back in the pits. They're not out of it yet. They're not out of the pits yet. Alan Prost might be out of the pit, I'm not sure. They hit each other. Prost is still in the pit. He's having trouble. Senna is back there. And let's see what happens with Johansson. He's going to try. Oh, he is bumping, and Robin's racing there. Let's see what happens. Oh, and he's in the pit there. A little bit of damage. He's got to get out of there. Senna is still in the pit. Senna's the only one, and Senna is out of the pit. So Johansson is in here. Let's see. No, Johansson is down. They're going to work on the first fuel up. And they're going to do that, and coming into the pits, there are other ones. Who else? Lafitte is in the pits also. Stefan Johansson, they are working on the damage. And he gets out, not too bad. Not too bad for Johansson. That means Rosberg is leading. Rosberg is in the Marlboro car. You'll see him right here, number 2. The fastest. It's who can pass, who can do anything. Here's Ayrton Senna, and I don't know if he's going to pass. I don't know. Is that Ayrton Senna? Ayrton Senna is down there, yeah. Yeah, it is. It's Ayrton Senna. He's a lap behind. Oh, and they hit him, and they are hitting. It is back and forth. You're going to get a lot of pits. You just don't know who's going to win. Fast cars, the slow cars, it just doesn't matter. Senna's going to stay out, and they push it along. Senna wants to get some separation from Rosberg. And Rosberg might pass Senna. And everybody passes Senna, and there's everybody. Robin's racing, and look at this. And here's Rosberg. Arnaud is right behind him, and now this is 1-2. Trying to pass cars. This is unbelievable. Rosberg and Arnaud. You know, other races where it's wide and you pass, it's just who technically is better. Now it's all about passing. They're going to play ovals. They have, I think, an oval course here coming. Oh, and they run right next to each other. Look at this. And, oh, there's a hit, and it goes up into the air. There's a little bit here, and there's a big cluster here. They can't get past. They got to get past, and they will. That was not good. I'm not sure how many will have to go to the pit because of that. They're back on the racing. Oh, my goodness. Arnaud now with the lead. Arnaud will have the lead. Oh, Senna's done. Oh, my goodness. Senna is done. Ayrton Senna went behind and he was done. He hit the wall. He still will not score. And they're going to be in the pits. Arnaud and Berger. Oh my goodness, I just saw Senna behind. Go absolutely nuts. And hit the wall. is Brundle. Brundle is second. Jones is third. Dumfries is fourth. Lost a couple. One car I think we lost. Right now here's Rosberg. Rosberg has the lead. Unbelievable. Oh, we saw Senna go down. Lap 14 for Senna. He just went down. Good night. His whole front of his car went down. Rosberg on lap 15. Rosberg is doing a 141, which is not great. I mean, you have a lot of people that are doing a lot better than Rosberg. But the question is, Rosberg now is in an open sort of area. He needs to technically gain a lot of speed, and he is. Behind him is Brundle, about 2 seconds. Jones is third. Dumfries is fourth. Nelson Piquet is 10th at 43 seconds. This is just, I'm wondering where Nigel Mansell is. He's 18th. Patrici's in the pit. Mansell is 17th. He's got to get points. He's already 2 minutes behind. He had a lot of damage. They went 4 wide. There's Nelson Piquet who's in the pit. Piquet and Mansell are in the pit. They are not looking good. I mean, right now, we'll take a look at this and see how they are. Remember, top 8 score. I believe top 10 score. The top 10 score points, and right now you have a lot of problems with this Williams team. This is allowing other people to get in. The top 4 teams, the top 4 drivers aren't even in the top 10. Senna's done. Prost is down there. Piquet is there. Nigel Mansell is 19th. And they are still there. You can see this. They are working on the cars. And there goes Nelson Piquet, and Nigel Mansell he has problems. Mansell has problems. He's still in the pit. He is still in the pit. Nigel Mansell is still in the pit. That's a big deal. He's number 1, tied for number 1 in the points. He might not even score. Rosberg, and look at this. He's behind slow track. There's that USF&G car. Remember, they used to sponsor the Sugar Bowl, and Rosberg will get by him. Anytime you get by slower traffic, that's huge. Oh, there's Nigel Mansell's wheel. No, there's Senna's wheel. Ayrton Senna has wrecked in he's had major damage. And this is, I believe, the first race where he's wrecked. Oh, there's a little bit of scraping here. And they get across this. There's a lot of slow traffic. You're getting a lot of this. A lot of scraping, and there's bumping right now. And oh, they're using this like bumper cars. And you have damage, and you have a lot of people damaging, and oh, they get past. And you just never know. That's why you want to get ahead of this. And that's Rosberg. He does. He gets ahead. And that's really big. He has 0.7 of a second over Brundle. Brundle's the number 3 car behind him. But you see this right here. They are just slamming each other. And this is going to be ugly. This is ugly. Brundle trying to get ahead. And they have 4 cars, and they are slamming each other right here. They're playing bumper cars right now. And Brundle is trying to get ahead. This is incredible. You got 4 cars within 2 seconds. Here's Dumfries. Oh, and there's a slow. Oh, and there's a car to the side. There's a little bit of cluster right here. They got to get through. This is not a good place to be slammed. And now I'm wondering where it is. I think they got people all right there. Let's go to Angelus, who's going near. Angelus is going near where all the craziness was. Let's follow Angelus around and see what happens here. Rosberg now has a 7-second lead. Dumfries is in the pits. It looks good. Let's see coming out of the tunnel how it is. And it's cleared up now. Couple people in the pits. This is crazy. It'll go back and forth. We'll have about everybody in the pits. It's going to come down to pit strategy. Rosberg is first. I think Teo Fabi. We'll take a look at Teo. Teo has been up there for a lot of this. And behind him is Johansson. And they're fighting each other for position. And Tambay has been up there in the other races. And here they go for Teo Fabi on lap number 19. We're almost a third of the way through. You just never know. Everybody's going to have their incidents in their pits and their scrapes. So those people back like Nelson McKay, and it just, you never know who's going to do what. It's all situational. As this is 4th place right now, Rosberg leads by 8 seconds. But I don't know if you want to keep that at 8 seconds. I don't know. They keep on going. Here's Teo Fabi. Basketball tomorrow. It'll be big, but today we know that this was going to be a crazy race. Stripe is third. Alan Jones is second, and Rosberg is first. Rosberg at 126. The great ones can't get there because of pits. And, you know, it's who can score in the top 10. Oh, and a little bit of bumping here. You never know. You just never know. And there is Nelson Piquet coming around the corner. And there's Nigel Mansell. They got to just keep on going. Like, you never know. You see the way it is now. Rosberg is now number 1. Rosberg is Dumfries, I believe, in front of him. Dumfries is 12. Rosberg passing has been pretty good. Running the actual course, this has become secondary to passing in the race here. Rosberg, 8 seconds back. And he passes Dumfries. That is big. Rosberg is leading now. He's doing a great job. This is Rosberg doing actually a very good job. He got past Alan Jones there and never had to worry. It is all you do is just one against the other against the other. It is just constant trying to pass in these narrow areas. You got to know this. You got to know this track. And they do, and Rosberg, he's on lap number 21. I mean, he's looking good, but that doesn't mean you win or lose. I mean, if he goes out or Alan Jones, I don't know how he is pit-wise. But now let's take a look at like Teo Fabi. You got a lot of cars, Teo Fabi here. He's 4th. Strife it's a long way to Strife. And Teo Fabi, who at one time had a 2nd place, Or first place finish, and then he wrecked. I remember that. Bobby again, and here it is. You just never know. You know, these cars are aggressive. They hit. They're bumping each other. This is like NASCAR. And these are million-dollar machines. They're tailgating. They're like me going down the mountain to Chiang Mai. And the people tailgate me, and I'm like, I pull over and let them go. Somebody tailgates me, I'm like, yeah, go. 24 hours in a day, it doesn't matter if I miss a couple other minutes. But Fabi, we're on fourth, and this is big because Fabi, there's a bunch of cars here, and oh, there's a hit. Johansson hit once, though. You remember, Johansson was back. Johansson wants the lead. Oh, they hit wheels. They lock wheels. And Johansson, oh, they hit! And it might be a little bit of damage there. They might have to go in. That's Nigel Mansell with the red number 5 in the white and gold and blue car, the Williams. This is race number 3. Nigel has a win. See Teo Fabi now. Oh, there's something going on. It looks like Alan Prost, and Alain Prost is down, and Prost is not Prost, it is Rosberg. Rosberg is down, and now they start again. Rosberg was on the side of the wall. You know, this is low. This is low impact. You're not going very fast. Except for Senna, who slammed, and Rosberg's going to go in. He has damage. And he's going into the pit. Johansson is also going to go into the pit. We have a few people coming into the pit. Lafitte is 8 minutes behind. He might end up winning this. Here's your leader, Alan Jones. This is the first time he's ever led. I mean, he's running not a great race. He's been terrible with laps, but you know what? He's just been at the right place at the right time. Lap number 23 leads by 11 seconds, and he wants to go. He wants to get in that zone where he can just knock off laps here and not have to worry about anything. Leading by 11 seconds, Alan Jones. Oh, Jones, if he could do something, that'd be big. You never know with the way it is. I thought Rosberg was all right. Rosberg slipped. Rosberg is now back. Johansson's in the pit. Rosberg is still in the pit. And that hurts. Now Nelson McKay is down there at 147. You have a lot of the bottom at the top now. 3 of the 4 are left. McKay is 15. Prost is 20th, and Mansell is 21st. Mansell is 5 minutes behind. And Mansell's front of his car is missing. Mansell's front of his car is missing. Look at these. And Mansell is missing the front of his car. The damage, that's not good. Mansell has to be out on the track. You just never know. I mean, he is over 2.5 minutes behind Piquet. Piquet is in the pits, and he also has damage, a lot of different ones. We knew it would be like this. Jones is 24th lap. Alan Jones, lap number 24. Oh, I mean, this is interesting. Top and bottom are all different. Tambay's in the pit now. Nigel Mansell doesn't have a front. Rosberg had 4 minutes and he's out. He's down to 2:19. He led the lap. I can't believe Alan Jones is winning. The BP car on the front. You'd expect if BP were the main logo, it'd be green, but I guess you got to stick to your team colors. This is going to be interesting. Jones as the leader trying to get by. And he's running an all right race. He's number 1 right now. He's staying out of trouble. But can he pass? Jones. Oh, look at this. Jones slams onto the side. This is loud. Oh, look at this, back and forth. This is bumper cars now. Might have more damage. Might have to go in. Here's Jones. Yep, he's in. It was fun for Alan Jones. We're going to have to mess with this Stripe and Teo Bobby. Stripe is now leading. This is Stripe, the first time he's led in a while. I'm looking at all these racers, and like Arnaud and Berger are back at it. They are rivals, man. They are always in the same area. It doesn't matter what, they're about the same speed. They know it. Nelson Piquet is back in the pits, and he gets out. The biggies are not really having success here. They got slammed. Stripe is the leader. This is weird. Teo Fabi is second. But here's Stripe, and they got slower traffic coming up. It's like a rotisserie. Rosberg is back in the pits. Like the leader will be the leader, and then they go to pass, and they end up damaged and in the pits. Here they go. This is Stripe lap number 27 coming up. There it is. Lap 27, he has a 15 second lead now over Teo Fabi. Let's take a look at Teo. Oh, I see. He gets past, which is good. Oh, the guy behind him just nailed. It looked like he nailed the wall. Teo Fabi. Lap number 27, we're almost halfway in. And here's Teo. It's open, like he has open road right now to get near Stripe. Here's Nigel without the front of his car. Funny when you think of it. Sad when you think of it. Could have been big points for Nigel Mansell. It's just been, but you never know. Things will turn over, but it's really back there. Piquet is 2:59 back, like he's always gaining time. But when he wrecks, he wrecks. This Stripe is in the pit. Stripe will go in the pit. Let's see if it's damage or not. Let's see if it's just regular stuff or not. It might just very be. Now the biggest thing is, if it's not damage, he's gonna be in a good position. And he is loading the car up. Stripe is second. And there it is. It's just a splash and go. And here's Stripe, even though he's in second place. Brundle's right behind him. Even though he went to second and he's 13 seconds back, no damage. Oh, there's Prost. And ahead of him is Piquet. Prost is back there. He's been damaged all day. There you see it trying to get in, and the teammates. Strife barely ahead. Brundle behind him. Battle for second and third. And Alan Jones is fourth. Arnaud is fifth. And Berger is sixth. You have 5 cars within 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. Oh, that hits, and that was a big hit. I think that was Tambay. No, that wasn't Tambay. I think that was Arnaud. And Arnaud is getting beat up here, and the question is, will he come into the pits? Yes, he will come in. He got damage there. That was Alan Jones, I believe. Alan Jones, Arnaud, as you can see. Look at Strife. Strife is up there. Brundle, Arnaud, Berger. There's Strife. Strife is the number 4. Oh, it's slow. Martin Brundle's behind him. Strife and Brundle, the 2 teammates. And it is. Oh, look at this. It's hitting the wall. There's damage, and you got to be careful here. Only so much your car can take. Nigel Mansell without a front to his car. And Nelson McKay still has it. McKay is back by 2.5 minutes, so we're still going to just let him go. Strife and Brundle with Piquet sandwiched. And into the pits is Strife. Brundle will take the lead, or no, and Berger in the pits. But the question is, was this because of damage or what? Let's see, they're going to put it in. Are they going to put in whatever? I think they are. There it is. They just... Berger and Arnaud. And right now, as you take a look, this is Berger, and he gets out. Berger is 7th, the top 10 score, remember that. There's a minute between Sir and Jones. Martin Brundle has a 15-second lead, but he's got slow traffic. This is the thing, everybody, it will only half a race, and people are going to start smashing, and it's the same thing. Brundle is first. Angelis and Palmer are fighting each other over 4th and 5th. There's Angelis. And Palmer is 5th. Johansson is 6th, but I don't know where Johansson is. Oh, I see him. 4, 5, and 6 all in a row. Ed Angelis is 4th. This is an exciting battle because so many difference with points. Everybody wants to score and get more points. Everybody wants to get higher. It's not all about winning here. It's the way it is. I mean, Brundle might win, and then all of a sudden it's like, what's he going to do with the win? Brundle is not really facing very good laps. But here it's 4, 5, and 6. The same thing, Angeles, Palmer, Johansson. How about Tambay, Berger, and Arnaud? There's Arnaud. And Berger is behind. Here's Arnaud. And Berger. Taking a look at Berger, and there's the pit for Alvarado. Berger is right behind Tambay. He's 32 seconds off the lead. Brundle's in the pits. That means Dumfries is going to get the lead. Stripe is back up there. He's 5 seconds back off of Dumfries. And I think they're just putting in, or they're doing something with Brundle. He might have a little damage. You're looking, he's now 6th. He's falling. He's falling a lot. And there he goes. He goes out. Dumfries has the lead now. He has a 6-second lead. It is back and forth and a lot of different things happening. Rosberg is done, really. He's now 13th. Piquet might move up. Capelli might be the same thing. Mansell is there. Mansell, Prost, and Piquet. We're down to 21. Senna is done. Mansell is 7 minutes back. Prost is 5 minutes back. And Nelson Piquet, if he can pick up 25 points with none of the other big 3 drivers, the big 4 drivers, if he's the only one of the big 4 that scores, that'll be big. Dumfries. Strife is second. Angeles is third. Palmer is fourth. It's just been a crazy race. It's all been crazy. There they go. They go behind Piquet. Piquet, this would be big. Nelson Piquet, if he could score points here. But Nelson Piquet right now is 14th. And he's way behind 10th place. You never know. It's lap 33 here, and if there's enough damage and people go into the pits and there are people hitting each other and they avoid a lot of it, then who knows? You never know. It's lap 33. Slower traffic, it's unbelievable. Dumfries and Strife. Dumfries is here, Strife is behind 4 seconds, and this is going to be big. Oh, he hits, and that is going to be Nelson Piquet, and he's hurt. Nelson Piquet, and there he is, Nelson Piquet, and there is some real damage there. They got to slow down. Nelson Piquet will get around. Look at Nelson, he might be out of it. His front is done. Nelson Piquet's front is done. Look at this. Oh, and it flies off. And Nelson Piquet might be done this race. Nelson Piquet, and he's going a lot slower. And Rosberg is behind him trying to pass him. He won't let Rosberg pass. He's got to go in the pits. Nelson Piquet doesn't have a front either. Him and Mansell. Teammates both lost their front. go. And that's going. Oh, look at this, bumping, and Rosberg again behind Piquet. Now Rosberg is down there, he's 15th. This is actually the battle for 14th place. I'm curious to see if Piquet is going into the pits or not. There's still a tire on the track. Nelson's in there, and same with Rosberg, he's going in. Uh-oh. It looks like we're going to get a thunderstorm here. Oh, look at this, it's going to be a thunderstorm. Everybody's got it. This is going to be very interesting because now you're going to have people slipping and sliding on the slicks around here. And look at this is lap number 34, and people got to come in to change their tires. It's starting to rain, and now it is starting to rain. They got to be careful. You could have people into the wall here. This is a dangerous part for Dumfries. Oh, and they're hitting. Oh, and he hit, and Dumfries just got hit. Dumfries got hit, and he lost his front. So Dumfries lost his front. And him and Strife are going for the lead, and Strife is hitting him. Oh my goodness, this is like bumper cars now. A few cars losing their front. Ayrton Senna, his teammate, is done. And here's Strife. Strife again, here's Dumfries. Dumfries going, he's going to try and go over. A thunderstorm is about to go here. They all got to go in, and they all got to, there it is. He goes in. They got to change tires. They really do. Strife again, and here it is. Strife will lead. Now Strife is up front, but Angelis now. Angelis, Johansson, and Palmer, and they got 3 in a row. People are in the pits now trying to change tires because you know it's going to start really going crazy. And we don't really know at all who's going to do what. Strife is 20 seconds ahead. They might want to just put new tires on. The track is moist. It is getting wet. It's not the worst. You don't have standing water on it yet. They want a thunderstorm to go here, and if they do, it's really going to mess things up. Strife in lap number 36, he's got to go back in and change his tires. It's going to be interesting to see. You got about 5 cars, Angelis, Tambay, Berger, Arnaud, and Brundle, and Jones that are there close to each other. Strife, and he is still going to go. Sorry, this is Strife. There's everybody behind him. Berger, and there's a wreck. There's a big wreck behind him. And that is big. That is Nannini. And oh. And he is trying to go, Nannini, and oh, not go. Oh, he had Mansell. He's got to be careful. Mansell and Piquet are there, and Nannini will go into the pits. Everybody stop there. There is a piece of wreckage. Oh, and Mansell, I think it was that Mansell or Piquet. That is Nelson Piquet who went and he slid. They need to change their tires. Piquet is having trouble. And Piquet, Nelson Piquet, he got a new front. And there he goes. He's 5 minutes behind. It's getting slick out there. It's raining. You got cars sliding all over the place out there. And here's Angeles, he's second. All these people behind him. This is her second place, second and third right now. Tamby is trying to get to third. Oh, it is getting more and more water on the track. The rain is really starting to pick up. They got to be careful. They have got to be careful here. There are people going into the pits changing their tires. And I think it's a possibility you might see all these people, they're on slicks. And if this race goes even worse. And here you go, you can see Angeles in second. There's 5 cars all trying to get second place. Angeles, Tambay, Berner, Arnaud, Brundle, and actually Jones is in on the mix. This is Rubbings Racing. And there's a few people, I think they're going to just change their tires. It is big that they went on wet tires now. The track is now wet. Everybody is changing the tires, you can see. And there it is. They come in to change their tires and then they come back out. It is a wet track. Berger is now first. Arnaud is second. Brundle is third. And then there's a ways back, but you can see it is a wet track and it is a thunderstorm. Track number 39. Berger has the lead, Arnaud second, Brundle third. And going to the top 3, and then you have Strife and Angeles, and Jones and Tambay. Those 7, they are very close. The top 4 are not in. And they are so far back that they are really not in. You can see it just splashing around in the water now. This is going to be crazy. Yeah, there's nowhere to see. It is a soak track. It is a thunderstorm. Oh, they are crunching right now. 3 people go into the pit, and Berger will get some free space here. It's going to be tough to make this up. Berger on lap number 40. There's Nelson Piquet. He got a new front on. I mean, of the people, I mean, you got 12 that could feasibly do something. Frustration for the big 4. Senna went out. He just went out and just slammed into the wall. We saw that in the back. He's done. Mansell is way back there. Piquet is done. Berger has a 9-second lead. There's Mansell. Mansell or Piquet? There it is. I mean, you never know. It is a soaked track. Look at this. Just water everywhere. 8 seconds over stripe. Well, I mean, your drivers that you don't really know are taking the spotlight now. Strife is there. Arnell is there. Brundle, Angelis, and Jones. Strife is 1 second behind Berger. Well, actually, they're in the pits. Strife is leading. Berger is in the pits. Arnell is behind Strife. There's Arnell in the blue car. I'm wondering how many people are still in this race. 20. 3 cars are out. Yeah, Piquet, Mansell, and Prost that are still in, but they are so far behind. Like Nigel Mansell got a new front to his car. But he is so far behind, he's 7 minutes behind. Strife has a 2-second lead. Strife, Arnell, Brundle, and Jones. Let's go to Brundle. Here's Brundle. Brundle looking okay. He's third. He's still got a ways to go to Strife. Now it's going to be neat. All these drivers are really equal in skills. They really are. So, I mean, you're gonna see a really wacky thing to the finish, race to the finish. Nobody has the lead. Nobody has an overarching better skill. The top 4 are not there. Anything else, you know, it's not just about speed and how you get around the track, but now when a race goes, a whole different subset of passing happens. And Brundle is down to 6th. Strife is lap 42. It is pouring down rain here, and there is more and more water on the track. Everybody's got their wet tires on. Rosberg and Prost still in the pits. They have not had good days. Oh, was that lightning? Strife now. A second. Over Arnell. Here's Arnell. Strife is leading Arnell, and those are the top 2 in the picture. It's hard to say, but Nelson Piquet is slower traffic. Oh, and he hit! No, he didn't. I thought he had. He didn't hit. He didn't hit. It looked like he was out of control a little bit, but that must have been an illusion. And Strife now and Arnell. Neck and neck. Lap number 42. They got to be careful, Arnell. You got rain here. You can't even see anything. And Arnell is going to pass Strife, and Arnell leads. And that is Strife who goes in the pit. Now Martin Brundle is behind. Normally we like going to other battles, but my God. Dumfries leads Genzani. for 10th. That's a scoring position. This is for number 1 right here. This is for Monaco. Oh, and he hits Piquet, and Piquet goes. Now the question is, did he get enough damage on his car that he's got to go? But we got to see. Arnaud in lap number 43. It is getting slick out there. And Piquet wants some revenge. Brundle is behind, and he's only a second behind. And there you see, he's in the screen, but you know, Brundle's got to pass 2 cars, but those cars aren't necessarily slow cars. Nelson Piquet is not exactly slow. So that'll at least bring you might have the slower cars past the leader, which is weird. But Brundle is back at 3 seconds. Wow, he's really back. Now the question is, what is Arnaud going to do? Arnaud is going to go to the 44th lap. Lap, Alan Jones. He's 5.5 seconds back. Arnaud. 16 to go. Let's take a look at Arnaud. I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back. It is lap number... here it is. It's lap number 16. 16 laps to go. It's lap number 44. And I'll be back. Arnaud has a lead. 45 laps in. Arnaud. Jones is second by 6.5 seconds. But here's Arnaud. Johansson is third, but it's way back. I'm guessing if they have a pit stop, then it's going to be a race to the end. Oh, there's pits everywhere. Prost is back in the pits. Arnaud has the lead here in 45. This is such a strange outcome. The track is soaked with water. An 8-second lead. Here's Berger. It's up to 10 seconds over Jones. Here's Jones. Dumfries behind him. And Dumfries is 13th. You have rain laps. I mean, they're a minute and 43 seconds, and Jones and Dumfries will be into the pits. So Arnaud has a big lead, and that could be big, something big. Let's go to 4th and 5th, Tambay and Stripe. Tambay, this is the battle for 4th. Jones is in the pit for a while. He must have hit something. Arnaud is, you just never know. Look at this. Arnaud has a big lead. He's 46 in, going to 47, and 13 laps to go. It is pouring down. Here's Arnaud. Johansson, Tambay, and Stripe, and you can see some of the water on there. There is water on the course. It is just it is crazy. You just never know. Arnaud is first, Johansson is second, Tambay is third, but we're looking at third right now. Tambay is third, and he's trying to hold off Stripe. Stripe at one point held the lead, then got into a little bit of mangle and got a little bit of damage. Arnaud is up front, but the question is, will he get slower traffic? What'll happen? There's just so much going on right now. A lot of contact, a lot of everything. We have 3 cars out. Senna's one of them. Good battle here. Let's go and take a look at Arnaud. Arnaud might win. Arnaud might win it. He's at 47, but now he's got a few more cars coming up that he has to pass. And even if he goes in the pit, he might have enough time that he might be able to absorb the pit. He stayed out of damage. It seems like a lot of that has been staying out of damage. And Arnaud is not a bad driver. He's always been 5th or 6th. Of course, you have the top 4 and then everybody else. But that top 4 now, Senna is not going to score at all today. Arnaud in 47, this will be 48 coming up. Lap number 48. Here's Arnaud. Arnaud looking good. He's now 1:12 ahead of the next person. And he is getting through everybody really well. Arnaud might win. He might lap everybody. Let's go to Stripe, Johansson, and Tambay, and Jones. Here's Stripe, he's second. 5 laps to go. We're going to go to the leader because you just never know in this race. And here's Stripe. Genzani's in the pit. We haven't said his name in a while, but You know, Capelli and Berger are the separation between points. And here's Strife. Strife is second. Arnaud is about to go to 10 laps to go. Laps. Yeah, the wind is blowing, it is ugly, it is pouring down rain, and it is just terrible here. Conditions to try and drive. It is the worst in the thunderstorm here. There is water all over the track. It has standing water in it. You just never know. It is pouring down rain. And there is thunder everywhere. And we're looking at Strife, who's third. Brundle, Angeles, and Johansson are in the pits. And here's Arnaud, he's the leader. Nelson McKay is still there. He's 18. Mansell's 20th. Rare that you see that. Rosberg is, there's a whole bunch of people. It is an ugly 51 degrees. It was 80 to start this. Oh, and a hit! He could be done. And that is Rosberg, and he is now into the side of him. There's a little animosity, and his front goes off. And he is going to have to go back into the pits. Oh my goodness. Rosberg is going to have to go back into the pits. Front of his car just flew off. There are a lot of jostling, Mansells and Bergers in. There it is. A lot of people going into the pits, and Arnaud has been, all he's been doing is staying away. Stay away from the craziness, Arnaud. Arnaud, he's on lap 50. This will be 51 coming up. It's down to a 10-lap race, and there's Arnaud, then there's Strife, Tambay, and Jones. And I guess the question is, how much does he have? Now the weather, it's going to stop raining here. Look at this, is just absolute craziness. But it is subsiding. But it's still going to be wet on the track, and with a minute and 15 seconds. The lead, Arnaud. Wow, look at this. It is just absolutely nuts. And Arnaud, first position now. Leading by a long lap 51. They're going to go to 52 and see what we have here. And maybe look at the battle between Tambay and Jones. is Arnaud trying to get through lap 51 and into 52. He's got Piquet behind him, but Piquet is so far behind. He's like 18th place. He's 18th, I believe, or 19th. He's 18th. Lafitte is 19th. Manson is way back. Arnaud, and he's hit. He's hit by Piquet, and Arnaud will go into the pits. I don't know whether this is going. This is big. We got to see him. He's got a minute and 10 to play around with, so he has time here. And they are going to go right here. They're going to take a look. They're going to fill it in. Strife, actually, I don't know what this is. It looks like Strife is going to get the lead. I don't know, and it is, maybe they're pitting, maybe they're not. I don't know how it's going, but they had a minute and 10 seconds to go, and we're going to see what it is after this. He should get 9 laps on. He should, or no, should get 9 laps on this. We're going to wait till everything straightens out. And he has a 45-second lead. Come to him with about 3 laps to go. You can see. How about Tamby and Jones? Looks like they're teammates. There's a big gap between Jones and Angelis. Oh, Sir and Dumfries, that's the scoring line. Tamby is the one up front, he's number 16. And Jones is back there. Tamby and Jones, and Tamby now leading Jones. This is the battle for third. Strife is second. Strife has a 5-second lead. Tamby leading Jones here as they go back out. This is crazy. Rain everywhere. Let's see what happens here. You can't even see the cars. Arnaud went into the pits and he came back out. He is avoiding all sort of collisions. But this is the battle now for third, and they're trying, it's down to 4 seconds to second. Is Jones gonna pass Tamby? Oh, and they hit each other, and Jones passes Tamby. Tamby is now fourth, Jones is third, and this is Strife. Strife has open track here, and Arnaud is about to go to lap 54. Arnaud is even close to traffic. Oh yeah. Oh, this is going to be interesting, Arnaud, and we're going to see here what happens. Arnaud. Arno in the blue, he's got 2 people in front of him. I don't think in 6 laps he's going to lose 44 seconds, but he might get hit and might have to go back into the pits for damage, which is going to be unique. But we're going to see. He can cruise really a lot of this, which is looking like what he's doing. He's just fitting in. He has a 40, he's down to 43, and they nudge. Let's see as they come down, Arno. Oh, and that's a little bit of a tip. Oh, and he hits. Oh, and Arno. Uh-oh. He might have to go in, and let's see here. He goes to the front. He might have a little bit of damage. If he does and goes into the pits, it's going to be really exciting on the ending. As he's going to have to play Strife now, and Strife with the open road in front of him, and here's Arno. Arno trying to get around. He's got Strife behind him by 40 seconds. The question is, will Arno go into the pits? If he does, it's going to be a lot of tension there. Arno, and they touch. And he will go into the pits. He's got a little bit of damage. Will it be enough? This is going to be close anyway. They don't need fuel. They don't need anything. They don't need anything. They're looking. It is damage-wise. Strife and Tambay are behind them. Maybe Angelus. No, 17 seconds is a little too much with 5 laps to go. When is he getting out? Look at this, down to 20. Look at this, down to 18. He might lose the lead. Arno is led by a ton. Strife might be coming into the pits. He does. Strife actually has the lead now. And this is tough for Arno. A lot of damage. Strife has the lead. And there he goes. He goes out, and everything now is just got to reconfigure. Question is, how much does he have to come back? In the rain, let's see. Tambay is in the pit. Nine seconds. He can do 9 seconds in 5 laps. He can do it. Especially if Strife hits certain cars. It's just been a mess. But we're down to this, 5 laps to go. Strife, Arno, Tambay. And here's Strife. Seconds, they got a lead. Strife has the lead, and the question is he near cars or not? There's Senna's wheel. He got in a wreck earlier. And Strife now, and I thought he was going into the pits. It's down to 8 seconds with 5 laps to go. Arno is trying to come back. It's down to 8.4. Arno, Strife actually gained 7/10 on Arno, and maybe it was because of the pit, who knows? If Strife can keep it, he will win if he doesn't pit. And he keeps the lead, but it's down to 7-8, 7-7. He's got 4 laps. It's getting closer. Here's Strife. He's got cars in front of him. He's got 4 laps. That could be a big, something big there. I'm not sure about Arnaud. It's down to 7-6. Arnaud is back there, and oh, look at this. Palmer's in the pit. Alvarado's in the pit. A lot of open road. Let's see, Arnaud. There's nobody around Arnaud. Arnaud went into the pit. He had some damage, or else he would have been way ahead. He's down to 6 seconds. Oh, this can be close to the end. He's down to 6 seconds. If there's any cars in front of Strife, then that could be problems. If there's any damage, Strife, there might be problems. Arnaud wants to win his race. It's under 7. It's the 6.5. He might do it. You're watching Strife now. He's down to 6 seconds, and he won the last one by 3 seconds. Oh, this is going to be close. Strife is, I guess he's taking his feet off the pedal. He wants to make sure he finishes the race. And here is Strife. Very big. There's still a car between. There's Arnaud. He's in the picture. That has to be down. There's 5.5 down. After this lap, it'll be 3 seconds. 3 laps to go. And it's down to about 5.5, 5 1/3. And here's Strife. He's got a car in front of him. Arnaud is chasing him. There's Arnaud in the background. It's down to 5 seconds. So under 5, it's going to be under 5 seconds. This is big. It's down to 4.8. 3 more laps. And what's going to happen in the 3 laps is he'll catch up, it looks like, but he's got to pass. So right now, Strife can't let the car pass. He would like to pass a car ahead of him so that Arnaud has to pass 2 cars. And he can't do it, but he can't take damage. If you take damage, there's problems. This is far from being over, and they touch. They touch, you just never know. And here they go. They touch again, and there's a lot of touching here. A lot of bashing back and forth, and I don't know, did he get a lot of damage? It's down to 2 seconds. It's down to 2 seconds. Can he continue? After this, it'll be 2 more. It's down to 2-2. Down to 2 seconds. Arnaud is coming back. You can see him in the picture. There he is, Arnaud. And you can see him around the turn or within visual. They can see each other. Strife and Arnaud. And here's Strife. It's down to 2.9. Arnaud, it's going to be 2 more laps after this. Here's Strife. You can see Arnaud in the background. 2 seconds. It's down to a 2-second lead. But it's also going to be passing a couple cars. Can it get under 2 seconds? It is. It's under 2 seconds. It's down to 1.9. Arnaud is coming, but Arnaud needs to pass a couple cars. And now this is going to be lap 59 coming up. Here's lap 59. 2 more forwards. We're down to 1.5, almost 1.8. Oh no, I think he passed 1. He's down to 1.7. Here's Arnaud. If he gets past, he's going to do good, and he gets past. It wasn't even a fight here. Now it's going to be to the end. There's no cars in between these two. There's no cars in between these two. You can see him in the screen. This is going to be a race to the end. Here comes Arnaud. Arnaud's down 1.3. If they're in the screen, it doesn't matter anything the watch says. This is it. This is to win Monaco, and they're going to have one more lap after this. There are no cars. You are watching the battle for first. There's about 1.5 laps to go. And Strife and Arnaud fighting for number 1. It's less than a second. And here it is. And they're catching up. And it's going to be a battle for one more lap. And it is going around. It's going to be a pit. Both are pitting. Both are pitting at the very end. And now it's going to be a big pit. Strife and Arnaud are going to be pitting. They have about a minute. They just need to change tires. And they get out of it. There's Arnaud. And he just gets ahead of them barely by 1/10 of a second. And here we go. One more lap. Barely on the pits. They had to change. So here we go. Strife and Arnaud, one more lap to win. They're going around. Arnaud's trying to pass him. There's nowhere to pass. He's going to try and get him on the corner. He can't do it. He loses a little bit of ground. He's probing, trying to get past him. You know, if he gets past him, it's going to be over. Arnaud trying to pass Strife. And they go around the corner. Coming around the corner, here comes Arnaud. Arnaud can't get past him here. Trying to push down, and here it is. They both won a victory. Arnaud, here comes the tunnel. Is he going to make his move? He's got to start making his move now, soon. He's got to really start making his move. He's making it now. He can't pass him. And here we go. He can't pass him, and here we go. Oh, he hits him in the back. They're going around the corner. They're right near the end. Here they go around the chicane. Arnaud's got to go. He's got to go. He's trying to move around them. He can't. He's making his move now. He's still there. No, he can't. He moves over, and it's Arnaud. Arnaud, the Strife still leading. Arnaud's got to do something or it's over. Here comes the last stretch. It looks like Strife is going to win. It looks like he's going to win. And Strife wins. Strife beats Arnaud by 73 thousandths of a second. 73 thousandths of a second. And Strife holds off Arnaud. And now they got to go through their cool down lap. Tambe, Jones, Angeles, what a difference. Strife beat Arnaud. And there are the two right there in a cool down lap. You still gotta go. But Strife is the winner. You gotta let everybody else finish. And there it is. They come around, and it is Strife first. Arnaud is second. by 70. I think it was, they say 2/10 here. But it was an unbelievable finish. Arnault just couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Tamby will probably be third. There are people finishing. Those that couldn't make it. Retired was Patrisi. He's done. Teo Fabi is done. Ayrton Senna we saw wreck. Lap 12, 28, and 29. And that's it. 12, 28, and 29. I think it was 75 thousandth. And that was it. And as I say, replay really quick, we're going to take a look at that. 12, 28, 29, tomorrow's pregame show. We're going to look at those to see if there was any big discrepancies or whatever. We'll look at the last race, but now we got to see the total points. And as you see now, the total points, Streff gets first. We go to 10th, top 10. 3 of 9. And Palmer takes the lead in points. Palmer gets the lead. Mansell, Strife gets a win. Lafitte, 25. Tamby is 24. Arnault. Rosberg is 18. The big four, yeah, Mansell with 25. Prost with 16. Piquet with 12. 25, 16, 12. And it looks like Ayrton Senna with nothing because he keeps wrecking. He wrecked today. We saw that one. Well, a lot of different people, a lot of different podiums, just the way it is. But there it is. The next race, well, I believe, will be in Cleveland. It'll be at the airport. It is rare. It is a square, a lot of square turns. And it is just a fast race. It is a fast one. And really historic. It's an IndyCar track. But it'll be very interesting. That is it for us today. What a game and what a race. We'll see you next time.